The idea of the porch was that when entering the side door, you would be above the mattress and not have to climb on top of it. Also, I felt that having a door in the middle of a wall without a porch was a bad aesthetic. Framing and laying down floorboards is a pretty straightforward process, but building a cantilevered porch requires a bit more finesse. I developed a technique at this point which I employed over and over again, a process for taking the complicated shapes I had come up with in the computer and rendering them in actual wood. In my research, I discovered there were devices called CNC machines, which are essentially computer-controlled routers that would have easily done the trick. However, they are cost prohibitive. Instead, I devised a process of projecting the shapes onto the wall, tracing the outline of the shape onto the board, and then cutting it with the jigsaw. The advantage of this technique is that you are utilizing polygons in your computer animation program. The models are composed of all straight lines. There are no curved lines. The models appear curved, but they are not. So you only have to cut straight lines with the jigsaw, and I find that easier. Here's the first board I cut using this process for the porch. With trial and error, I was able to make sure that my projection was to scale, with one unit measuring 1 inch. I did this by creating both a virtual ruler and a virtual yardstick. And with this process, I was able to finish the porch, and it came out pretty good. I was surprised. It was at this point I started to think, maybe I can do this, but still had a lot of doubts.